Hello, I'm Brigitte Parvin and I'm here to share with you a new video blog that I've been encouraged to start. I've been in long-term recovery since 1992, where I started to address my codependent issues, and then 2 years later, in 1994, I realized my own battle with addictions, with alcoholism and drug addiction. And so I've been practicing the path of recovery for a while now, and it's greatly changed my life. It's almost been probably not half of my life so far, but we're zooming in on it. So I'm really happy to lead a life that is sober and clean. And I've been highly encouraged to share my story about how that came about. I know that many people have guilt and shame, also with the stigma that comes along with addictions or alcoholism. And one of the things is that I'm here to say there's nothing to be shamed about or guilty about. If you have done it, I've actually heard about it, or working with work with other women and men, I've either heard about it or done it myself. So here's to my weekly blog of what it was like, what happened, and what my life is like now. So at first, when I got into recovery, it was something that I was really shameful of, especially I felt like I was betraying my family with the family secrets and all of that, but I could not live that way anymore. And so I hit a bottom from it due to, first with my codependency, and then with the alcoholism and drug addiction that came 2 years later. I was like, I couldn't believe what my bottom was like, and I just couldn't live or exist that way anymore. I was physically, emotionally, and spiritually dying. Yes, I was. It cost me a great deal of havoc in my life, yet alone the people whose lives I had affected. I was like a walking tornado, just blowing through. And one of the things that happened is I went a long way living that kind of style because I got away with a lot. It was basically, I was kind of like your girl next door. So when people would hear the stories about me, hey Bridget, I heard that you were doing this and that, I would just think, who, me? I've never even thought about doing something like that, and believing the rumors, the lies, and all of that. And so the only person who I was really lying to was myself. And I was like a human garbage disposal. I was your party girl. I lived and grew up in LA, so it came along where I loved being by the ocean, by the beaches. So I was a surfer girl and blended in with everybody, just like I was a chameleon. And then along came the Valley Girl stages and the punk rock scene in the 80s and all of that stuff. And to be honest with you, I just did not know who I was until I found the rooms and the healing began, and my path to wellness and healing and recovery has led me on this long journey, and I want to help others with that because you are not alone. You don't have to be alone. There is a lot of hope, and so I will do whatever I can to dissolve the stigma of drug addiction and alcoholism. My biological father, when I was 2 years old, he was 20, and he took his own life due to his battle with alcohol and drug addictions. And so I grew up with this big hole in my soul that I did not know how to fill that up, and I filled it up with just people, places, things. Everything was disposable to me, and since then, I have piece by piece restored my life through the help of guidance with others who have been on the path prior to me, walking shoulder to shoulder with some amazing people. And I just want to continue this blog and video blog, VOG, or whatever it's called. And if you have any questions or any prayer requests that you would like, please see me on my Facebook page, where I share with Doreen Virtue called How to Get Your Life Back. And I plan on doing this regularly. So that's a little bit about me. And instead of living a life of hell, I'm living a piece of heaven on earth due to getting out of that insanity and madness of the addictions. And so I'll see you next week, and I'll continue growing. More will be revealed, so I'll be disclosing some more stuff and sharing with you how to get your life back. As much as this world needs it, now is the time, and I'm so happy to be sharing this with you. So I'll see you then. Lots of love. Bye-bye.